Test. Hello? I guess it's working now. Alright. So, we have major news at 10 o'clock. We have 7 minutes until NYSE is opening. And so far, like oil on the setup. Scale it back for a second. I'd like to just go through the whole week. Take it from there. Some of the smaller stuff. Let's look at the bigger picture. Alright, so Monday's our opening range. Black bars right here. See that this is the range for the week. We went lower highs, lower lows. So we had a device move right there on Thursday. Offered little scalps on the way down. Reversal in New York session. Coming down to Friday is our closing range, so what I'm going to do is mark off the high and low Friday. Alright. Low Friday is also our low of the week, which we had an engulfing candle in the low of the week. But right here, by closing price, we only want to take trades between 3 levels, which is closing price, yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Wonder if the music's too loud. Oh, hang on. Turn this down just a tad because it's loud. There we go. Alright, where were we? Yeah, 3 levels. Yesterday's high, low, and closing price. Now, coming into the day, this is Monday. We've had so far a narrow range day. Less than $1.50 move on the day. If we compare it to our typical day, $2 over there. $3. So this tells me that we're potentially coiling up for a bigger move. It's possible that we come up to this level. I'll be looking to take profits if we go in the long direction after NYSE open at these levels, which gives us a potential range from the high. About another $1 move, right? So this is something I'll definitely be looking at in the next 30 minutes. Huge wick down, engulfing, while followed by creating support. So looks like we're going to be trapping shorts down. We're going to be looking for a 3 push pattern within this range. I'm looking to average in, but I'm going to wait till NYSE open. Right? Look, you got a Tiffy pair. As you can see, gold last week was textbook pump throughout the whole week, consolidation, crash during NFP. As you can see, during NFP week, we have a template that builds throughout the week just for that one day, for that one move. Really, all you need is 1 to 2 trades a week. Had excellent trades at the high. Focusing in on the day, we've seen that we've had a large engulfing candle closing below London's low. We're down below the low of last week. And there's already been a trade on gold with this engulfing candle right here, closing below our gap time low. Looks like we're trading back up to last week's low again. This is something that's gonna have to develop. I'll definitely wait until after major red news on this one. I did look at NASDAQ, and I prefer the way that NASDAQ is setting up. Similar to the SPY, right? Let's get it back on a higher time frame. We had our opening range. Tuesday as our initial balance pushes the boundary a little bit, so we had breakout traders in the market, and with a strong reversal at the end of the day, closed inside of the range. Wednesday goes ahead and pushes even further, closes out of balance for the reversal, comes back, deeper pullback into Friday NFP, bringing us up higher, right? So we're slightly outside of we're still inside of last week's range because it's last week's high right here. This is Friday's close. As you see, we've been consolidating between Friday's close, pushing up higher. We're above the EMA. Looking at it from a lower time frame on the day, Asia session sets the opening range. London trades completely inside on the gap. New York session breaks above Asia's high. So let's just mark that off on the intraday. All right. And to me, it looks like we've had breakout traders, 1 push, 2 push, 3 pushes to the high, convincing close below. And we're still in between closing price and Asia's high. Coming up to retest. We'll see what kind of volume. Oops, change my back to New York. See what kind of volume brings in on the market. But I like NASDAQ and the fact that it is an narrow range day. And depending on which direction we go, not sure where, I'm just gonna have to wait and see. But a close above this level would give us a small range. This is more of like a low probability setup over here. Let's go back to oil. have a pullback over to this area. That'd be a good setup for a short. 25 pips is a max stop loss, but still waiting. So I got a hard time frame again on the hour. If we do indeed get a range expansion on this, closing below the 50 level of this consolidation. I'm just gonna have to wait. Out of all the pairs, though, we've gone down from closing price from yesterday's low to last week's low. So that's 3 levels already. The third level, we've had a 3-bar reversal. So do I see gold potentially trading back up higher? Everything that's going on in the world, possibly. We got the 4-hour candle. Well, the 4-hour chart had 3 bearish candles. Well, 4 bearish candles in a row. Good amount of volume on the day itself. Are we due for a pullback? Potentially, yes. Especially after we broken the level. This is the same trade that we did on Friday, where we had a huge volume come down to a level, retest that level, push back even further, and then pull back. Lower time frame, we saw an engulfing candle at 3-bar reversal pattern. So with major red news, we'll see if we'll have a deeper pullback for sales, or if we continue to just push forward. Patience is the key, and usually on major red news, I wait 30 to 45 minutes, see how it plays out, see where price is, and get into a position. But if it just so happened to be that the move has already happened during the news release, then so be it. We didn't lose any money. But I do like how this is potentially setting up. Got another 23 minutes until the top of the hour. Wouldn't be a bad trade, but I'd like to shoot for a minimum of 1 to 3. And wait for a higher time frame move. So with the close of this 15-minute candle, we could possibly expect to see a deeper pullback if we don't break this level just yet. Looking at the higher time frame, we did have a gap up at the open. It's about a $1 gap right here. Filled it. And we've just been in this narrow range day on Monday so far. It's best to wait till we get back to a level and see what type of pattern develops. As we get closer to major red news, oil may be a late mover. It usually is. Besides, I do like the fact that we're at the low of the week, and if we're still in this consolidation after major red news, I may just look to watch it a little bit longer. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate that. And I like how we're below the low of previous week's low right here on Monday. See that we are consolidating. We may see another pullback and continuation, or we may come back for a deeper retracement and a sell setup. Pump and dump or dump and pump, one of the two, or we just may consolidate. But we're counting on this major red news event to be a catalyst for direction. So I can say that I'll be watching gold today. Let's take a look at ads again. Yeah, you know, close. Well, the closing price right here Friday. That's 15-minute. Would be nice. That'd give me somewhat of an indicator because we took out the Asia session high, strong engulfing candle right there after we broke that level, and then we did it again. Close below would give me the inclination to believe that we're going to go ahead and trade a little bit lower at the very minimum towards Asia session's low, and possibly a range expansion in that direction. If we use our range expansion tool right here, these are the levels where we would want to take profit. Of course, we put our stop loss at break even after we reach the 50 level over here, 50%. I usually just eyeball it this level right here, because this is where we can find some resistance. But we shall see. Leave this up on the chart because we'd really want to see the range expand after this narrow consolidation. Looks like we're working up everybody into the high, and these big pushes down are just, they're spending more time driving the price up and then clearing the money out. So let's just wait and see. Back over to gold. Still below last week's low. I'd look for it to get back into this area, the gap time low in the EMA. We'll definitely touch this level. If not before, then during major net news. All right. Go back over to this level. So where did we? 2014, 2015, basically. Found support. Trading back into the 2020s. Be interesting to see how this major red news event affects price. Giving us a peak formation right by the low of the week. And oil is down at the low of the day as well. So it seems like moved. Yeah, looks like volume is wrapping up for this news event. NASDAQ, the engulfing candle over here, still above the 50 level of this consolidation. if we are anticipating price to fall, then we want to get filled at or above this area. Now, this is a part of my trading plan to wait until after major red news in order to go into a sell or go into a position. And if we were to put in a starter, 25 pip max stop loss, I wouldn't. We can put in a starter right now. I'd have to look it up on my terminal. Let's see. Be risking. I'll just leave this trade ID up here, but I'm not going to be taking this trade personally. Alright. One bar stop. Let's get a lower time frame. Yeah. One push. Right into the high. Yeah, we could complete a range expansion right there. But for the account that I'm trading right now, I'd rather look at something a little bit more high probability. So we'll check back on this after major red news. It's definitely not Tuesday. Okay, so this is a volatile candle on the 1 hour chart. We broke the low of the previous hour and the high of the previous hour. So 9 o'clock open, came back down below there. First engulfing candle. 8 minutes before the news. Now, if this candle closes bearish inside of this candle, depending on how the opening 5 minutes, or we can even look at the 1 minute chart, if it's within our plan to look for a, let me see if this makes sense. If we can get back down to a level, I will look at it on 1 minute and try to do a 1 bar stop or first bar entry or first bounce. Maybe able to see this in live time, document this. But as we see, 3 levels of drop, engulfing. So if we were to take a long with this big stop loss down here, if we're continuing in the long direction. Now this could be a lower high for continuation on the day. Indicating this big volume candle. I would like for us to at least come back down to this EMA to continue up higher. So wait for a deeper pullback. convincing 15-minute candle right here. Yeah. I do like the volume that gold is presenting. NASDAQ, we're at closing price, right? Wick did once, wick did twice, a couple seconds until 5-minute closes. Resize this. This is what we're looking at all day. See, this is all in the inside. Which is why I wasn't too tempted to enter into this trade. We'll keep the idea out there. Why it's important not to get into a trade right before major reg news. That's where you see the most manipulation. But for the day, we're sticking with gold. The idea is that we had 3 levels of drop for reversal. Now, we've already reversed $6, right? So this could be a deeper pullback for the sell. Because again, this is the range for Monday. Moved almost $30 on the day. And for comparison, NFP Friday was a similar range day, right? So we cleared out these levels. We could be coming back to continue to seek higher levels. We may close around this range and Tuesday be an expansion of that. It's already been a good range day for gold. And with this convincing engulfing candle, let's see where it takes us. I'm liking the way this is developing. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. I like the way this 5-minute candle closed. Still bullish. Ooh. Two more minutes until news release. I'm over here. About to plug in this charging cord. Battery on the computer is low. 10 seconds until there's news. Wow, look at that. Instant. So yeah, we had a deeper pullback for the sells. And the range on this is a $6 move already on a 1 minute. Trapping anybody that even thought about going long, right? So what our job right now is, at a level, are we coming back over here for another buy to expand, to come back up to closing price, yesterday's low, or we trapping everybody that tried to counter trend a day one runner, which would be a day one runner, to continue the expansion to the downside. Now already our 1 hour candle looking to trade down to this level over here. We'll see how it reacts right over here. I may wait till after the first 15-minute candle or the first 30 minutes. But this 1 minute candle right here, that's pretty convincing. We're close at this level. So we're just pretty much getting everybody out at break even right now. Second candle. So now you have our 2017 to 2015 on a 20 pip. If this closes bullish, then we'll have our high bull candle and we move our level up. We're right above last week's low. Remember, high bull, low bear. Close bearish. Oh, let me send my trading terminal over to. Oh, look, the NASDAQ is dropping. Send my trading terminal over to gold. That's what I will be looking to enter. Huge engulfing candle on the 5 minute. Did you throw up on the floor? Oh man, that dog. I got a cat breastfeeding and I got the dog throwing up on the floor eating his own puke. That sounds crazy. All right. Yeah, the trading terminal I'm using right now is Trade Locker, and honestly, this is my second day using it. So far, not bad. my favorite. It's not the worst. I'm just used to MetaTrader after all these years. And I still have an account. Well, 2 accounts with MetaTrader. I'm also looking at oil. Oil is still within that narrow range. We've had a big engulfing candle, but still on the inside, so GU is just wow. GU is mad. Gold, same story. So it looks like price is pulling back a little bit. I should rescale this chart for context. Yeah, so let me mark off some times, right? 9 a.m. candle, right? This is the middle hour. In our middle hour until 10, we had a bullish candle that engulfed the previous hour. And then first minute has a $6 drop. So our 10 a.m. candle opens right here. And we're looking from level to level. It's the top of the 3rd hour to yesterday's low, 40 pip. If you're able to secure 40 pips as a trader, you need to get paid. So gold on the 1 hour, it looks like we're gonna have a pin to low on the 1 hour, right? Our 5-minute chart, as you can see. Okay, so on the 5-minute, we tapped into that low, right? Every breakout trader, or every trader on this candle, if their stops are at break even, they're out of the trade, pushed back up. If this 5-minute can close above this level and we can find support, tap down into this level again first. That'll be our trade. It may take a while for us to see that. So you just gotta wait. That's large. I'm trying to see. Okay. So our red news release immediately came back down. So I mean, that was a trade, but I didn't take it. Not at all. Because there's always a possibility of you getting wicked out, getting slipped. But 30 seconds until the close. Then we'll have another 5 minutes for our 15-minute candle, which is looking like a we'll have to see in the next 5 minutes how this candle develops, because it could pull back, offering us a smaller bearish candle, which could be an indicator that we will trade higher. Again, best to wait 30 to 45 minutes after news, because before then it's a guessing game. PMI data injected some volume into this market, though. There's no denying that. Now, if I'm basing it off of the fact that we've closed back inside the previous week, we've created a support right above on the 5-minute with a nice pullback. This is a good structure to keep trading up higher, in my eyes, right? So with that thesis in place, we're at the 2019 level, right below 2020. I'm going to put in a starter for a buy on a lower time frame. This is going to be a low risk starter because of the position that we have. As the 30-minute candle closes at the 15, I'll be looking at, I'll be looking to size into this trade. A low risk buy over here. Position opened. Okay, I'm not sure. Trade lock is trade lock is a little difficult. Position risk results. All right, so stop level, right? Stop loss is down here. Put my below the level of that. Stop loss. Put it right here. All right. Take profit. I'm going to take profit up here. All right. Can I buy into this position now? Okay. Stop loss right here. Cool. Bit there. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up on this chart. I've entered a low risk position. My entry is at 2020.20. Go figure. So as indicated on this chart for you guys. My initial entry got stopped out because I was trying to figure out the whole trade locker thing. So 2020.20. My stop loss. Got a 30 pip stop loss right here. Now I'm looking to take it to 40 pips up here. but it's possible. Max take profit will be over here for a near 1 to 3. I'm looking to take some profits over here based off the higher time frame. Our stop loss is right at that wick. So the idea is we're going to have to tap back into that EMA. So based off of the level, you had the previous hour that engulfed. Major red news release pushed us back down $6. And anybody that's trying to short this market right now may get hit, or I could be wrong. But this is what I see in line with the higher time frame, right? Bounce off the major level, pulled back off of major red news, positive data, brings us back up here. Could reverse, or could consolidate into the next day, continue, or fall. Not trying to predict the future, but just based off what I see. And this is our target. Yeah, then we just wait. Back down at last week's low. Add a position onto this here. Not gonna lie, I do enjoy using MetaTrader. It's just so quick and responsive. But there's a lot of controversy going on with MetaQuotes brokers and United States customers. But yeah. What happened? Oh, we're good. All right, as we wait for this one to develop. Ooh. Big engulfing candle. Pull back. Close that side. Low volume candle. Wait for something else. Bitcoin seems to be taking a direction. SPY blew off. So the NAS. Oh, look at that. Pretty much hit the range expansion. That was a good example. But hey, you got it on stream, but I didn't take that one. But that was a good call. Gold is still developing. Yeah, still gotta wait on that one. I do like this. I'll leave it for me because this could be the next 15-minute candle that pushes. And I'll focus right now on gold, so we'll just wait 5 minutes. Oh. All right, we got to get a close of 30. Still above yesterday's low. Looks like we may make it bottom wick. Now, if we trade lower than this level, then of course two things happens. One, we're stopped out, and two, the overall direction is still bearish. So let's see what happens. Yeah, we've had this tight consolidation after this initial burst and this retracement. So again, my thesis is that the traders on this candle have been stopped out at break even, and this is a good time to accumulate orders to come back up to the upside because everybody's tempted to sell off this big candle. But in time, we'll get our answer. But that's just my overall thesis, and I'm willing to wait. It's 30 minutes after the news, so let's see which direction it goes. My MetaTrader, about 16 pips in profit. In the yeah, of course, as you can see on the chart, still a little bit in drawdown on the trade locker trade. Not a bad entry on the MetaTrader. My entry is at 2018.42, so a way better entry than I got on the other account, but the same overall trade. So I'm looking forward to seeing how far this can go, if it indeed goes into the intended direction. Yeah, this would be a 1 or 2.5, but it's like 70 pips. We're gonna take profit. Stop loss at over here. Stop loss at break even over here. But we'll wait and see. Still early. Sometimes I just like to play a quick game of chess while I'm waiting for this to develop. 15-minute. Look at that, just narrow, still inside the previous minute. And look at that 1 minute. We've had our high and low of the news. We've come down low to tempt people. Come down. Looks like we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, more of the same thing happening with oil. NASDAQ, in hindsight, was a tricky one to trade, but the idea was correct. And sometimes we have days like that where we're right about to move, but because of certain circumstances, we don't take the trade. I think that's one of the elements of being a great trader, is knowing you have a setup, but accepting the risk of uncertainty and deciding to keep your cards on the table. Back at our entry. I mean, it sounds like this. Majority of the time, I would like to cut my trade short. Just wait for the next opportunity. Because let's see, we got into this trade 15 minutes into the hour. It's been 30 minutes so far. We've been into this trade, and we're at like a break-even position on one, and about, I don't know, 10 pips. Let me see. Close to 20 pips in drawdown. This one. We still haven't closed below this level. If we get a 5-minute that closes below, which it's likely that we will. Yeah. It doesn't, yeah, that's it. And we're out. Check the out on that one. Actually, no, we're still in the trade. I mean, I don't have high expectations for this one as of right now. The actual stop loss, it's like right here. I don't know if y'all had trades where you come between 1 or 2 pips between hitting your stop loss, and then it just reverses like something insane. Not saying this is going to happen, but that'd be crazy if it did. I'm checking my entries in. still in it. Normally I would I'm over here paying attention to this oh, over here paying attention to the charts in this chess game. Hmm. Like, am I gonna get taken out? But all right, yeah, there we go. Okay, so stop loss activated. All right. Well, my first fell on the stream. That's all right though. Spotter trading. That's why we don't risk more than we can afford to lose. Now, oil. I'm waiting for this hour to candle to close below. Then we can possibly find a position to where we can have our stop loss right above the high. And within 25 pips, as you can see, we're still below the EMA. Gold, we're below the EMA still. It's if we have a deeper pullback and we're still expecting a reversal. I wouldn't be expecting a reversal at this point though. Not with all the bearish movement that we've been having all day. We traded below the news candle, so I would expect a deep pullback and a continuation. This is just a test of patience, you know. Monday, everybody's eager to get inside the market. And looking online, I saw a few colleagues and a few people that were on our group chat. A few L's taken. But L's are part of the game. Because, you know, we can spot opportunities like this. So, I mean, I'll be back on tomorrow. Till then, I'll probably have an end of day review. Post a little video later reviewing the trade and seeing how price plays out so we can get better. So, good luck to all of you.